My name is Nicholas Shinta. Well, I shouldn't say I was raised there. I was raised in California, actually. I left Buffalo when I was 5 years old. And we had a cherry ranch in Stockton, California. And I stayed there till I joined the Army at 18.
And what'd you do in the Army?
I was an infantry. I was an E6 staff sergeant. When I get out, I was bored. It didn't stimulate me enough. I just decided it would be best to get out, so I got out.
What'd you do when you got out?
I worked for a submarine shop. I made subs for a living. First job I had when I got out of the military. Then I worked for Aircon, which is a contracting company that does the plumbing and electrical work for buildings that are being built throughout Virginia. I worked there for a couple of years. And then I got this great idea to open up my own pest control company. So I got together about 30 grand and opened up a pest control company. At the end of 10 years, it was worth $3.8 million. Yeah. I was 19 years old when I got married, and I was divorced at 23 with 2 children. So 4 years I was married.
Why did you get divorced?
Well, we didn't like each other. That's pretty much what it was. We just couldn't stand each other after 4 years. It wasn't a good idea. I just dissolved. I just changed dramatically. From 19 to 23, there's a big difference. I didn't like her. Pretty girl. I just realized I didn't like her. If you don't like somebody, they usually won't like you back. So that's what happened. But there was nothing. I would say we still don't like each other. But,
do you stay in contact with her?
No.
No?
No.
What about the kids?
No, they hate me.
They hate you because you're homeless now, or what?
No, they don't.
They never
know now, but I mean, no, not because I was homeless. Because I never cared. When the marriage was dissolved, I dissolved everything, and I included my children, which is wrong, of course. I'd make a great dad now. Of course, I was wrong, but I paid my child support every month, but had nothing to do with nobody. I figured that they have their own life, and I disliked my children as much as I disliked my wife. It's true. I know it's wrong. Absolutely, I was wrong. Probably that's why I'm so nice today.
How did you become homeless?
I didn't want to do nothing no more. Plain and simple. I was tired. I didn't want to do nothing. I wanted to see what happens. I didn't want to... That's a tough question. I really didn't care. It didn't matter to me. It sounded appealing at the time. And now I have a hard time going to being housed again. I think that's on my way to my deathbed. This life isn't easy. I made it a good thing. I made it a positive. I turned a negative, an absolute negative. It's hard out here, Larry. It's not easy, especially for the women. It's real difficult. They have it so hard. And us men out here with these women, we do them no justice. We don't help them. We manipulate them. We get what we want from them, use them up, and throw them away. We're wrong. I feel that's why I tend to have women friends. You know, they're my closest because that's what's happened out here.
And how long have you been homeless?
5 years. 5 years. Almost 5 years. Yeah, 5 years.
What brought you here to Las Vegas?
I was in Hurricane Katrina. They took a bunch of us to Las Vegas, and I said, that sounds like a good place to go. They took 1,000 of us from Gulfport to Las Vegas.
What do you do with the money that you get?
Honestly, I give it most away. I give it away to people who need it.
So who do you give it to?
A lot of kids, a lot of children. I'm the guy that does the Christmas thing over there. That was, you know how they put the presents around the trees over there on Christmas night? That's me.
He's the
I'm
real
the one who
Santa
does
Claus.
that. I do that. Nobody knew that. Nobody knows that until now. I save a lot. Some of the money I save for Christmas because there's a lot of kids out there that have parents that are addicted to drugs. They get no Christmas. I know what it's like to get no Christmas. You know what? Maybe this ain't a good idea. But anyway, I do a lot. Nobody knows. I haven't told anybody when I do out here. Why are you out here? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? I feel like I'm needed here. That's why it's hard for me to leave.
Are you religious?
No, I'm a Buddhist. I'm not a Catholic. I'm not a Christian. They say, well, that's why you're homeless. You don't believe in Jesus. Well, most of the people here believe in Jesus. They're the ones who are homeless. Very few Buddhists out here. So yeah, it's. I liked what I became. You know? My initial thing is always do something for somebody. That's what I initially. Like sometimes I gotta hold back, you know, because sometimes I get myself in a jam. And I know who the bad people are. And I don't have no problem manipulating the bad people to get money for the good people. You know? But the children do suffer. When both parents are addicted to drugs, I've seen it. I've been to Shady Tree. I've been to the mission. They don't care. They still don't even care about their children. The kids need at Christmas. So I save a lot of the money I get for the kids and give it to them for Christmas.
Is there anything you want to add?
There should be more people like me out there. I think not like me, but more people caring. Who help the homeless the most are other homeless people. And I believe that if they all got together, can help each other out and get out of this jam we're in. We're not. Homeless people aren't made like regular people. They beat to a different drum. They can't work a 9 to 5, go home, pay the bills, pay the mortgage, and have a happy life. They don't work that way, but they do work a certain way that makes them happy. And they can be productive if you think out of the box with the homeless, I believe. That's the only way to cure it. This methamphetamines that are going around that for the homeless, that's what makes you homeless. I don't believe that methamphetamines make it tolerable out here, maybe sometimes. But methamphetamines, if you go to rehab, it's not going to work if you like taking it. It's one of those drugs that you have to have something better to stop taking it. And that's all. There is no rehab for methamphetamines. So you want to educate yourself about it, true. But the health effects or anything like that is not going to stop a person from doing it. They have to hate the drug. They hate the drug, they don't need to go to rehab. You won't take it no more. Or if you find something more important that makes you want to quit. And it's running rampant. And it's affecting a lot of people, homeless or not.
What about fentanyl? Have you seen fentanyl over here?
Yeah, I hear about fentanyl. Fentanyl is killing people. It's so scary. The people on methamphetamines won't talk to the people on fentanyl. They want nothing to do with them. So it's such a deadly drug. People must not really care about their life to take that at all. I mean, they must want to die because you know the outcome of that. Severe withdrawals or death. If I died tomorrow, I did some good. I'm all right. I'm all right with myself. I saw both ends of the spectrum. I met some truly cool people out here. But the friends I had in the past are nothing like the ones I got today. The friends I truly have like me for me. I have nothing. There's nothing that I have. I can just give my sweat and help them that day. And they take me as a friend. And they like me. They like me for me. It's a lot. I like that. And that's why but I relate well with these people, whether they know it or not. The good ones. And there's a lot of good homeless people. They're not all, making messes and, taking drugs and not caring. There's some really good people out here. With big hearts. They're just going about it the wrong way, treating us. To find most of it's a religious base. Find Jesus, have a meal, and you'll be set free. And, go to rehab. That's going to get you out of this. There's only one. Everybody's individual is different. There's only certain ways to get people out of it. But the people that are in charge of things have no clue how to get them out. So there's a lot of things that I haven't said, and I don't want to say because I don't want people to know. It's nothing bad. There's a lot about myself I don't want people to know. But that's pretty much the gist of it. But I'm all right. Me, I'm all right. I'm happy most of the time. I eat more. I eat just as good as you do. Without, just as good. I mean, there's no problem with me eating at all. But I've never asked for nothing. I don't go around asking for money or nothing like that. I don't panhandle. But I seem to be doing okay. But this Polo place, and they feed me. They feed me a lunch. I work for that place. He does things for me. There's certain places I can go and make money. Just got to work. That's all. Panhandling, I just can't see asking for money, especially somebody younger than me. And something. I'm supposed to be getting the money, not them getting the money. So I don't panhandle. But I won't be homeless very much longer. I can't be out here much longer with this knee. And once I leave homelessness, I'll probably do a lot more. But it's just not the same. They don't listen, or they'll act different. You know, if they know you're going to give them something. But I like when people are real with me. They have no clue what I'm going to do. That's a good feeling. But it is tough out here. Not an easy life. They need to do more for the women. And there's supposed to be more women. Men can stay outside. Well, you know, even in the Wild West, you see the guys out camping. The women stay home. They need to be housed. They shouldn't be out here at all. It's too dangerous for them. It's just way too dangerous. I feel sorry for them now. I do. Real bad.